How are you all today? It's Friday, the, I don't know, 5th or 6th of December or something. Just had a really good day today. Learned how to do roofing today. Strangely, never done it in my life. But you know, that's what I love in life. Just learning things, learning new things every day. I just try my best to learn as much as I possibly can, and then just enjoy it. Enjoy life. How good is life, really? So, all right. This is point. My Magnum Opus Part 2. Right, I've got the sheets here. Because just every day I just make random notes and just things that I think are really important to remember and learn and just elaborate on and stuff like that. So, where were we? Oh, it's 9 degrees, 9 Celsius here today in Chesterfield, UK. It's just getting dark. What time is it? 3:30. It's like, So, right, where were we? Where did we stop yesterday? Right. So, these Magnum Opus, these videos are going to be just like, I'm just going to be getting stuff out there, just information about what I know and researched, after much research as well, to be true, to be real, because everything we're told is a lie. We've gone through that, haven't we? So, right, there's no atom bombs at all. Like, if you want to look at the footage of the atom bomb, the hydrogen bomb, the SAR bomb, like look at it. It's like, I don't know. Did they use? Do you know them oil lamps? Them right good oil lamps that are just mesmerising. Like, have a look at them, and you'll see how they created this footage of the A bomb. You know, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and where's that place now? What had begins with C? That nuclear power plant. You know what I mean? It's a no-go place, and it's just nonsense, complete nonsense. Right, so there is no bombs. There is weapons far greater than them. So don't be scared of them. Be scared of the things that they actually have got. They're a lot more fearful. Well, no, sorry. Why do I say be scared of them? Don't be scared of anything. But you know what I mean. Anyway, right, next one. Food. I'm just going to go down the list as I've wrote it. I'll read it out to you and then I'll elaborate. So food. Vitamin XYZ. You need this vitamin. You need that vitamin. Protein. You need protein. What's Ask anyone. What's protein? What? Why do we need it? So it's like, imagine I see life like this, right? Imagine, like, and this goes to religion, the religion nonsense that it is, yeah? If a mother, if a family was born on an island, just a deserted island in the middle of nowhere, like, there's no books and no nothing there, and they're brought up all the life, they lead a really good life, but no one's told them, oh, if you don't return to Jesus, if you don't believe in Jesus, then you're never going to go to heaven. And so that's why it's so easy to see that all religion is complete nonsense. It's just nonsense. It's divide and conquer. It is literally all about divide and conquer. So like food, oh, you need your calories every day. What's a calorie? Sorry. So what's a calorie? What is it? Why do we need it? Do we need it? What's a breatharian? Do you know what a breatharian is? So how come they're all right? They don't know what vitamins are, or calories, protein, carbs. What? So like I say, whoa, pheasant, you take it easy, little one. He's all right. All traffic stopping for pheasant crossing road. So when you see, when you know it's all nonsense, all of it, protein, it doesn't mean anything at all. I believe, so it goes back to you are what you eat, you become what you eat. If you digest something that's living and good and healthy, and add all the energy from the sun, fruit and veg, you know, look at oranges and I've had mine, I've got more than a boo. Like look how much energy they must have. So when you eat them, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous. So the food nonsense, the food pyramid, it's ridiculous. It's just so funny when you look at it. You need this, you need this. Oh, do I need it because it helps you put me in a state of fear, and I spend loads of money buying a load of nonsense? Yeah, so that's why it's there, this food pyramid and that. Just eat living food. You will become what you eat. If you eat dead, cooked food, you will become what you eat. Second. Right. How embarrassing it is to buy from a shop. Think about this as well. It's like me having carers coming round to look after my dad. That's really embarrassing for me, because I'm his son. I should be looking after him for free. I actually get paid from the government. Govern, control, ment, Latin for mind. So government, mind control, is paying me £62 a week to look after my dad. To look after me dad. What? So how embarrassing it is to buy from a shop rather than like grow it myself. What? So I'm that lazy, I can't be arsed to grow fruit and veg for myself. I can't be asked to learn. You know, I could tell you what all logos are, what little things like people have on the shoes, like little ticks. Oh, Nike. Oh, Adidas. And like, well, I couldn't tell you what that tree is. I couldn't tell you what that plant is. I couldn't tell you if it's edible or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's like the strangeness. So, next one. Living in a box is really bad for us. That's why you've got churches, mosques, things like that have the toroidal dome shape, because in a square box we can't, apparently, I can't prove this to you, but a square, we can't resonate in it properly. So that's why when we're in, all the Western people live in a box, we put ourselves in a box, we don't feel good, because we're in these four walls, and it's not, we can't, our frequency doesn't resonate properly. So it's you know, have a look into that yourselves. Compass. So have you ever looked at a compass? And what does compass mean? Compass, like we've got a compass, and it's pointing in a direction. It's saying come pass. So what do you think that means? So that's a really good one, that. I like that. It's getting dark, isn't it? Wow, I've got so much. There's so much rint that goes through my head daily. I have to fill my head with something, because certain things are going on right now. I'm not happy about it, but it's all my fault, because I control my reality. We control our realities. If you choose to stay in bed all day and do nothing, nothing will change. You won't learn anything, you won't do anything. Nothing will change. That's your choice. If you get up and do something, what are your intentions? And why? What are you thinking while you're doing it? Terrorism. Who do you think? Right, if you are a family now, who exactly is coming to get you? Look around you now. Who's coming to terrorise you? No one. Nobody's coming to terrorise you. The government is the terrorist. That's all you need to know. Like, Building 7 on 9/11 didn't kill himself. The Building 7, no one even knows. Like, most people don't even know that Building 7 just fell down. What were it, about 5 hours after Twin Towers collapsed at gravity speed. So that's another one. Terrorism, nonsense. There's no terrorists. It's just this fear mongering, rubbish. This is a funny one. I saw quite a while ago, but a news headline. Someone, 2 bullets in the back of the head. It was classed as suicide. 2 bullets in the back of the head. Suicide. So that's just another, all news and all media is nonsense and lies. Yeah. Do not judge. I know I'm like skipping and jumping here, but I'm just putting it out there. Do not judge anyone. Don't judge anything or anyone. Like, are you perfect? Are you the perfect person? You know, I'll say person, but you know what I mean. Because we are not persons. So, we don't know how we're living, because we're lied to in such a way. We don't know how we're living, that it's the correct way or a good. As long as, in my opinion, as long as we are living for others, like doing good for other people, then I can't see the harm in it. But what we are and what we should be doing, I couldn't tell you that. I've no idea. Yeah, so there are only 3 crimes in life. There are only 3 crimes. Legally, it's do not cause, no harm, no injury, no loss. Don't kill, don't harm, don't steal. That's the only crime there is. Anything else is an offence. It's an offence. Not wearing your seatbelt, it's an offence. You're speeding. Oh, you're speeding, young man. Well, that's an offence. Next, you attract what you fear. You attract what you fear. So, like, what do you fear? What's the worst case scenario? Why would you ever think about that? Why would you think about the worst thing? Oh, yeah, but what happens if, I don't know, what happens? What happens if I have a flat tyre now? Oh, what happens? But what do I do? I'll just get out and fix it. And just crack on. It's no problem. There's no fear. Just deal with these solutions. It's like I was talking about in the last video. problem solutions. It's like masturbating and stuff like that. I've just used my time in the most useless way possible, and it's my own fault because I chose to do it. I could have been learning things, reading books, looking up in the sky. Like, there's a big fireball, apparently. There's a big ball of fire in the sky. What? And no one's talking about it. Nothing here, I believe, nothing here can harm us, can kill us in a way. We do that to ourselves. Like, if you look at stress is the ¡1 killer. People, how can I put this across? If you get old couples who've been together all their lives, right, and then one of them dies, the other one, I heard this about pigeons as well. They can will themselves to death because they're so unhappy. Do you know what I mean? That's really deep inside that. Fake and false news, fake news, false news. Everything's coded, what do you call it? What's the word? You know what I mean? It's all coded. You always see 33, 3 million, 6 million, 6, 3, 33. You know, it's like, it's so obvious. It's just all nonsense. Don't watch news or anything. Let's have a look. The best time you can have is with yourself. The best time, and I don't mean that in the way it sounds, you know what I mean. The best time you can have is with, if you can't enjoy time with yourself alone, quiet, just peaceful. Like, look at the scenery around. One second. Like, look at the scenery around. It's beautiful. Like, the world is beautiful. This is such, we are so lucky to just live this life. It's gorgeous. This place, it's so, that goes to sharing with something. I always said to myself, like, what's the point in doing something if you don't have anyone to share it with? Do you know what I mean by that? But, like, that's contradictory to what I've just told you about the best time is with yourself. We're all different. We're all on different paths, that's for sure. But, sorry. Distilled water. Always distill your water. Gets all the, and if you're worried about, oh, it's not got minerals or anything, then just get some Celtic salt, Himalayan salt, and just drop a bit in. Just don't worry. But, like, don't drink the sodium fluoride. That'd be silly now, wouldn't it? What are we on? 18 minutes, 19 minutes. Right. Your best wake-up call. Yes, we've done that. Magic tricks. Here's, this is really funny, this. So, remember when we're young, and you do that. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. And you were like, when you were young, it were like, he's just pulled his finger off. Or like, someone's got your ear. I've got your ear, look. And you're like, so, think about, I know this is right funny. Like, think about it when you're young and you're seeing people like doing daft things like that. But now think about, look about it. We believe that. Like Santa Claus. We believe that a big fat bloke come down chimney out at fire and just left us presents. What? So we've got a stranger in house. What's going off here? Mother, what's going off? Who's this bloke who's been turning up now? And does Dad know about it? Oh, wow. I'm in a strange mood today, sorry. It's Friday. It's only bloody Friday. So yeah, magic tricks and everything that we're taught when we're young is a lie, it's nonsense, it's rape. It's funny though, you know, we've got to laugh, haven't we? Like NASA, like the meaning of NASA. Like, why didn't they call themselves the American Space Institution Academy or whatever? Why NASA? Well, in Hebrew, NASA means to rise and deceive. So, you know, take that one as you will. Operation Project Paperclip. Like, look at that. Operation Paperclip. Where did all these people come from? Well, they were the mad scientists from Germany. The Nazi Germany as well. These not so very good people. Project Paperclip. So flat Earth. Why did I write that down? Well, because I suppose, I mean, of course it's flat. Like, if you want to quickly look outside and prove to me we live on a spin, like, look at the globe, by the way. Look at the globe. If it was a spinning globe, why isn't all the water in the middle? Why is the land in the middle, for example? Just the little things like that. I mean, I don't believe we live on a flat Earth as such. I believe we are in some, but I use a spirit level every day. You know, how do lighthouses work? If the curvature, the supposed curvature, is just under 8 inch, I say just under 8 inch because the actual measuring they give us works out to 66.6 feet per squared mile. So there your sixes again. It's like how fast we're spinning. 66,000 miles. 66, 666, 666. So like, it's like, if you let me know if you think we live on a spinning globe, right? Please tell me why you believe that. Just, it's that simple, yeah. And I know one certain person is going to watch this and he's going to get angry at me, but look, dude, just tell me why. I'll give you my reasons why I believe this, and it doesn't matter. This doesn't, like, it doesn't have to divide us. Like, you know, I believe what can I don't know, there's no simile to that whatsoever. Like, we all believe, we all have beliefs. This, like, we all run on different beliefs, don't we? It's like weird in a way. So yeah, if you don't believe we live on some sort of flat realm place, please let me know why, and I'll have a look. It's like satellites don't exist. Of course they don't exist. They're all on balloons. They've actually, like, the last one that failed for them was Samsung space selfie that fell down in some place in America, and they found the frame of it. Like, look at the lunar module, the LEN. Look at that. It's just like some kids have got some gaffer tape. Kids have got some gaffer tape and just like chuck something together with a bit of cardboard and plastic. Do you really believe that? Like, look at it now. Find a picture of it now while you're listening, and have a look at the LEN. So, really, did that really go into a vacuum of space? It's like, so you keep going up. At what point does atmosphere suddenly become a vacuum? When? What? Nonsense. Like, really? But, like, I'll move on because I don't want to make people spiral. Discipline. Discipline. Self-discipline. Disciplined into... I mean, what can you say about that? Discipline. Self-control. In what way though? What way? Like, what are we controlling? What would we do? If you're thinking in a good, positive way, you shouldn't be having to think about discipline and self-control. You should be thinking about, if you've got kids, what is the most important thing. Like, if you have a child, your life is put on the back burner. Everything you do should be for the benefit of that child. That's it. We'll move on before I spiral. Salt, we need it. Salt. We are a living battery. We are a battery in this toroidal energy. It's like electromagnetic place that we're in. Like gravity, you could talk about so much. It's strange, it's weird. I see gravity like, I mean, I don't know, but I'd see it like this. Get two magnets, turn the poles against, one pole against, and push it back. It pushes the magnet back. So I sort of see gravity like that myself. That's how I understand it. But salt, we are a battery. I mean, look at lead acid batteries. They need distilled water with salt, and then they work, they charge up. Same as we do. We need the salt. We've always been told salt's really bad for us. No, it's not. It's not at all. We need it. Sugar's the killer. The bad thing, sorry. The thing that apparently, if you have 1 gram of sugar, it stops your system. Losing words. It stops your system from working anyway properly. 1 gram for 5 hours, apparently. Apparently, because how could I prove that? It's like prove DNA to me. There isn't a picture. There isn't actually a picture of DNA. So why do we believe it? I don't know what it is. Don't know. I mean, do you know what I mean? Don't know. Food, yeah, breatharians, we've already talked about that. How can you think that we need food if breatharianisms are a real thing? So why are we in pizzas? I need cheese on toast because I need my protein and my carbs. I'll hurry up now because I'm waffling on, aren't I? Stand together, right, I'll come to the end. Stand together. We stand a better chance together. If you divide and conquer us, if you divide us, if we divide ourselves, we will be conquered. So stand together, work together, work. Like, it's so much better when you work as a team and everything's really good. And it's so much more enjoyable when you work as a team force. Like, if you're on your own doing stuff, boring. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, hiccups, sorry. Family is the most precious thing you could ever imagine. That's the only thing. What more is there in life than family, than having family? And having a beautiful, like for a man, having a beautiful wife who loves and cares for the family and loves him, and having children. Like, there isn't nothing greater than family. And look how they're tearing us apart. Look at all this nonsense we're told. That just separates us all. It's so strange. Like, why? Why would we want to be alone? This is amazing. This is, like, surely, don't we want to be sharing this kind of thing with each other? Last off, I'll stop here now. 7 deadly sins, right? As far as I see it, everything in this place, this realm that we're in, pushes us towards these 7 deadly sins. It's like, today, I'm really proud of learning how to do roofing and things like that, and it's like that's pride. It's a 7 deadly sin. It's called the deadly sins for for an obvious reason. Stay away from them. Wrath, envy, just look into it and think about it in your daily lives. What are you doing? What are you actually thinking about? Are you acting in a way that's producing these deadly sins? So I'll leave it on there for now. I may carry on if I get a chance. You know, we never know, do we? So I love you all so much. Take care.